right, good morning everybody. Today I'm going to talk about something that I'm sure we can all get behind, free money. My name is Quentin T. I am with Keller Williams Greenville Upstate. I've been in real estate for just almost 2 years, coming up on my 1-year anniversary here in Greenville. Greenville native, Bold graduate twice. I am currently in a profit share master class with Linda McKissick, and this is something that is near and dear to my heart and part of my goals for this year to grow my profit share. You've heard it said that the last time you pull a sign out of a yard is the last paycheck that realtors will ever get. Well, Keller Williams has set up a way for you to continue to share in the profits of market centers all across the world through their profit share program. I think we all as Keller Williams agents have an idea of what kind of profit share is. However, I think there may be some hurdles that we have in growing our profit share. So what are some of your hurdles, the hurdles that you're going to have to jump over to be able to grow your profit share tree?
Not enough time.
Not enough time.
That was mine.
Time.
Yeah, I think it's just putting your focus on profit share, not the next listing or buyers. Actually putting it in your mind and thinking about doing it.
Yeah, so that's a bold law. What you focus on expands.
Right.
Yeah, Anna, would you say something?
Not knowing the right things to say.
Okay, not knowing the right things to say. Excellent. Today we're going to focus in on how profit share works. We're also going to take a look at how to grow our tree, and then we're going to take some positive actions to start on what's called our first level of profit share. So, profit share, how does it work? Well, it's pretty simple. We all, when we signed up with Keller Williams, named a sponsor, and that is the first step in growing your profit share. As you name your sponsor and as you continue to pay company dollar into your market center, any particular month that your market center has a profit, that profit is shared with those sponsors. So if you look on page 30 of your notes, the big picture, we will go through these points here. So point 1 says an associate joins any market center in Keller Williams Realty and names you as her sponsor. In a particular month, as part of her split, she pays company dollar to her market center. During that month, her market center has a profit. On the 21st of the following month, that is when profit share is direct deposited into your account. Now, special note here, it's very important that we understand this. Keller Williams does not profit share out of anybody's commissions. You only receive profit share from the profit of the market center. And it's very important to understand that. Some people get confused and don't quite really fully understand what that means. We're not skimming off the top of people's commission checks. We're splitting the profit with the current owners of the market share. Number 5 says when you've been a Keller Williams Realty associate for 3 years and a day, you are vested. And when you're vested, you can leave Keller Williams Realty and still receive profit share. I've got a good buddy who was with Keller Williams for about 6 years, invested in profit share. He's been receiving profit share every year, even though he's moved on even from real estate. One of the great things about profit share is the last point down here that says you can will your profit share to a beneficiary, whether that's a wife or a spouse or a kid or a trust even, or anybody that you name as a beneficiary. You can actually will out your profit share as you progress. So if you look here on page 32 of your notes, we're going to take a look at how to grow the profit share. So as we've already said, any Keller Williams associate that joins Keller Williams names a sponsor. And that sponsor has named another sponsor. And this level goes back 7 levels. You can actually trace your profit share tree back to the 7th level. So some of us here in this room may even be underneath people like Gary Keller himself, depending on where you stand in the profit share tree, which is kind of a neat thing to be a part of, to be able to be included in that. As you grow your profit share tree, the people who name you as their sponsor, they go into what's called your first level, or you've heard your downline. In your first level, you have people who have named you as their sponsor, and any time that their market center, if they're paying in company dollar, their market center has a profit, they share with you in that profit. Page 36 looks like this. If someone names one of those people as a sponsor, they go into what's called their second level. So your sponsoring is the first level. The people that you have sponsoring you is the second level of profit sharing. Again, this goes down seven levels. So you can see how quite extensive and quite how deep it could get rather quickly. So as we've looked already at what profit share is, how it works, and then how you even can grow your tree, let's take the first step in focusing on our first level. One of the greatest things that one of the things that I've heard most about, especially seasoned agents, is, well, it's probably too late for me to kind of get started even on my first level. And that is just simply not true. One of the great Chinese proverbs says that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. I love that Chinese proverb because it just speaks to the reality of there's no better time to start now. Just like Michelle said, what you focus on expands. And so as you gain, as you grow, and you focus in on profit share, it will grow. So now is the best time. Now is the absolute best time to start growing in your profit share. Time is the nourishment that grows the other levels. As people in your first level develop relationships and grow their profit share, your tree grows. The same holds true to your second level, third level, and so on. One of the greatest examples of this type of setting is Althea Osborne, who has received over $3 million in profit share and has a total of about 5,000 people in her tree. The crazy thing is, at least in my opinion, is that she only has 14 people in her first level. 14 people in her first level of downline. So it doesn't take much to be able to get to the level that you are wanting to achieve in your profit share. Focus on your first level. So if you turn to page 40, in your handout, we're going to take some time now and we're going to picture your first level growing. So there you see you've got a little graph with you kind of in the middle there, and you have 5 different names, 5 different places to put names. Let's take some time now. Think of agents that you've been working with, maybe somebody that you know, and maybe somebody from another market or someone that you maybe have heard of who you think would make a great agent. And it's very important here that we remember that these are people who we want to work with, people who we want to be associated with. So take some time, take about 30 seconds, and as you're thinking about names, be prepared to maybe share a name and why you think they may be a great associate. All right, I still see some people writing, so let's just let's go ahead and move forward. Anybody have a name that they're wanting to share, and then also just a reason why? Yes, Mark in the back. Why they would make a great associate?
Leslie Hoyt, because she is my wife and she's easy to work with.
It's a great place to start. Family is a great place to start. I have my sponsor is my sister out in Colorado, and her sponsor is her uncle. So yeah, family is a great place to start.
We had a great waitress at dinner last night. Her name was Sharon. We just asked her. She was dynamic. She was, just fantastic with us. And we just asked her if she kept her income options open. So I think she would be a great fit.
That's excellent. That's great. Anybody not able to come up with any names? Good. So that means that you guys know exactly what you're supposed to do. From today, as we leave here, your job, your focus today is to get with those people who you wrote down, figure out a time and place to meet, and just share with them. Talk to them about the opportunity that they have in Keller Williams. Just like someone sat you down and talked to you about how Keller Williams changed their life, you have that same opportunity to change somebody else's life by introducing them to the atmosphere and the character of Keller Williams. Thank you.
Awesome.